It was a typical serene morning in Bengaluru. The sun was just beginning to peek through the clouds, casting a golden hue over the streets. I was planning my next road trip, imagining the feel of the open road beneath my tires and the wind rushing through my hair. But as I sipped my coffee, a news alert on my phone shattered the tranquility. War had broken out between Israel and Iran. As someone who loves long drives and road trips, the first thought that crossed my mind was the impact this conflict would have on oil prices. The Middle East is a critical region for global oil production, and any disruption there could send shockwaves through the oil markets. The conflict between Israel and Iran, two influential players in the Middle East, immediately triggers concerns about oil supply. In economic terms, this creates a supply shock, a sudden reduction in the availability of a key resource. This shift results in an increase in equilibrium price due to the reduced availability of oil. In the short run, the demand for oil is relatively inelastic. People still need to drive to work, businesses need to operate, and transportation remains essential. This inelasticity means that even with rising prices, the quantity of oil demanded doesn't decrease significantly. In the long run, however, demand might become more elastic. As oil prices remain high, consumers and businesses would start seeking alternatives. Electric vehicles, public transportation, or even cutting down on unnecessary travel. The concept of elasticity, the responsiveness of quantity demanded to a change in price, becomes crucial in understanding how I, and other consumers, will react to rising oil prices. If the price elasticity of demand for gasoline is low, it means that my road trips won't decrease much, despite higher costs. But if the elasticity is higher, I might significantly reduce my driving, as the cost outweighs the utility I derive from these trips. For producers, the higher oil prices present an opportunity. Oil companies might increase production to capitalize on the higher prices, but this comes with higher costs, especially if they need to tap into more expensive reserves or invest in new extraction technologies. As a consumer, my personal utility maximization, the attempt to get the most satisfaction from my available resources, becomes trickier. The rising cost of fuel eats into my budget for other activities. In the immediate aftermath of the conflict, my lifestyle takes a hit. The soaring oil prices make every kilometer more expensive, forcing me to rethink my travel plans. The spontaneous drives that once symbolized freedom now require careful planning and budgeting. Over time, I might adapt, perhaps by investing in a more fuel-efficient vehicle. Planning fewer but longer trips to maximize the experience. Or exploring alternative modes of transportation. The microeconomic concepts of demand and supply, elasticity, and utility maximization aren't just abstract theories. They play out in real time, affecting my decisions and lifestyle in ways I never imagined during that quiet morning in Bengaluru. As I continue to navigate the winding roads of both life and economics, I realize that the journey ahead is as much about adapting to change as it is about the thrill of the open road. The war between Israel and Iran, while distant, has brought a stark reminder of how interconnected our world is, and how global events can impact even the most personal aspects of our lives. Thank you.